Hello, my celestial beings. This is Mystic Storm here to clear the path to a new life with you. As a spiritual advisor, I help people like us find the clarity, inspiration, and guidance they need to transform their lives. I use tools such as divination, cards. Here, I use astrology. I also am a Reiki energy healer. I go back and forth with saying Reiki and energy because I am certified, but then I also have just use the energy around me too. Like the universal energy, we can all tap in. But you gotta learn, that's what Reiki is for. You know, I know I had to do that side note. But yeah, it's 2023. What? It's 2023, and this video is for the Cancer full moon on the first week of January 6th of this year. And we are in Mercury retrograde. I want to just throw that out there. Mercury retrograde started on the 29th of December, and we're in Capricorn season. And I mean, it's taking hits, it's taking punches. I ain't gonna lie with this. I feel like boundaries are being tested, and it's like, are you going to speak up for yourself, or are you going to stand your ground? Are you going to lay restrictions to build better foundations for within yourself and with relationships, your relationships to substances, food, people, relationships? Okay, so it's like it's a serious matter. Like I'm getting yeah, it's and that's Saturn's energy. I'm just diving in. That's Saturn's energy. That's Capricorn. That's Aquarius energy, because Saturn is the ancient ruler of Aquarius, and the modern ruler is Uranus. Okay, which that is freedom. That is also witty genius. It's knowledge, it's intellect, right? So using those two together, even though we are in Capricorn season, we're doing Saturn is tying into this, tying in with Uranus. It's a lot going on, and I do have notes to keep us in check, okay? Because I already feel like I'm channeling and about to drift, but I have notes here. We are going to go through each zodiac sign, okay? So I'm gonna tell you what house that the full moon is most likely to affect you in. Check your sun, your moon, your rising, your north node, your Chiron, your Venus, your Mercury, your Mars. We're in Mars retrograde. Have a ball, because this is the concoction that is pretty much going to be the theme right now. So, you know, just plug in, tap in. So I am going to start off with Capricorns. Capricorns, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you all. I love your energy. I love you all. Yes. So we're going to start with Capricorn. I might do Cancer right after, depending how I'm feeling, because I kind of want to. Cancer, this is your energy as well. Thank you. Shout out. Thank you for coming in on Capricorn season to give us this watery healing that we need. Okay, so look, I'm like, all right, maybe I'm gonna put Cancer right after Capricorn. Let me do that in my notes. It's gonna be out of sync as far as the houses, but it's worth it. I want to honor you all. All right, bet. So, yes, we're going to dive in. Okay, so like I said, this is the Cancer full moon. And right off the bat, let me make sure I have my astrology chart pulled up. The astrology chart will be in the description box below. So if you want to look at it side by side, or reference it later on, go right ahead. But we'll start off with the sun and moon. We have the sun. We are in Capricorn season, right? This is in the 6th house. Okay, 6th house energy is more like it's health, it's fitness, it's analytical skills, it's organization, habits. So this energy tied in with Capricorn's energy, this is like a get or done type thing. This is like we can really make some things happen, lay some really nice, clean foundations in order to stack up, build upon, and grow. The only thing that I would say the shadow side of this aspect is because with Virgo's energy, it can get really deep off in there. And this is a full moon in Cancer. That's the deep, watery emotion. That's opposing that. The sun is opposing the moon, creating the full moon. So this is a head-on thing. So we got here. This is like the think of like a slingshot. Like, so back here, we like, all right, I want this in order. I want this done. I'm going to get this accomplished. I'm like, boom, 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 boom. It's going on. And then when we get it, it's like, boom. But you forgot about all the things that you have to work on subconsciously. Because with the sun being in the 6th house, the opposition, 6th house is 12th house energy. That's healing. That's the subconscious. This is Pisces energy. Okay? So we got double water, right? We got double earth and double water, right? This is a beautiful energy. However, to really heal and to really build upon these structures, because besides the opposition, nothing but trines and sextiles. That's harmony, right? But I think a lot of us neglect to realize that harmony isn't always just all good. That's because justice, think about the justice card, Libra's energy, balance, that's harmony, that's inner peace. So with balancing the scales, that means what? Something has to go. Something needs to be released. Saturn. Okay? And with this being, or you might have to add on. Because somebody getting something's way too high up here is unjust. It's unfair. So these Capricorn and Cancer's energy are so mature. Because this can be the mother archetype, Cancer, and then the father archetype, if you want to do that, or parental archetype. Okay, Saturn. It's like this is what you're doing, what you're implementing in your life, what boundaries you have to set. It's out of love. It's out of love. And if it's love for self, love for another, like your romantic relationships, because Venus is in the 7th house, Pluto is in the 7th house. Okay, this is partnerships, alliances. Okay, so make sure that you're keeping that in mind. Okay, let me make sure that I have everything going on here. Give me one moment. Okay, I had to make sure I was good over here. But yes, parental type energy, this is everything that you're implementing is out of love. Whether it be for self, whether it be for relationships, especially romantic, right? That I was talking about Venus and Pluto here in the 7th house. We have a trine with Pluto with Mars retrograde. So Mars is about the I am. It is about love, passion, creativity. It's also war. Okay, so war, and then it's in Gemini, so this is with communication. So with these foundations, with these restrictions, with these boundaries you're laying upon in your relationships, okay, there is going to be some tension because, mind you, we are in Mercury retrograde, so things aren't going to be expressed probably the way that they need to, but things need to get out. And then we have Mars retrograde in Gemini, with this communication further. So things are going to get heated and probably amplified because Jupiter um, in 1 degree of Aries. Okay, it probably just got there, so it's hot, it's intense, intensified because it's just starting off in Aries, which is the planetary ruler of that is Mars, right? Pluto. It is sextile with Pluto. So these are harmonies, right? These are harmonious energies. But guess what? And then Pluto is death, transformation, right? That is some heavy. It's still heavy, okay? Especially Cancer's energy is intense. It's still heavy energy. So keep that in mind. What's being done, what's being implemented, it has, I feel like it has to be done, but at the same time, compassion, compassion, forgiveness, right? That's Cancer's energy too. In spite of whatever happens, what tower may come your way, what storm may come, because I tell you, like, I was, yeah, I was feeling for myself, and that's why I decided to use. I'm going to use the Rose Oracle. I want to share this after the rain, and it's raining right now. And it's just so. I just love how spirit moves and how spirit is in alignment and how what's going on. It's not just happening out of coincidence, and it's like you can decide how you're going to move going forward instead of just being aimlessly. This astrology really does help. Like all these tools to help, like to go, keep going with the flow and continually being aligned with spirit, with source. It keeps you grounded. At least me. This is this is why I do what I do. But we got after the storm, silver lining, relief. It says after the rain, right? But I'm saying after the storm because like that's just me. That's how I feel. Relief, hope. It's over. Acceptance. Release. Heal. And whatever happens, it's happening for I feel like for the betterment. Um it's not gonna say it's not gonna not feel. It's probably going to feel unpleasant, but it's that compassion and forgiveness to keep your heart open. Keep your heart open. Continue to choose love. Love for self. Loving yourself first. Continually to give unconditional love. To forgive. But also setting boundaries. Okay? So yeah, after the rain. Yeah, I love that. So we talked about the trines and sextiles with Pluto, right, in the seventh house, which that is also tied in with Venus, seventh house energy. That's how we got on that. But then I also want to bring attention back to Uranus retrograde in the sign of Taurus in the 11th house. Okay, that is Aquarius energy. That's again tying up with Saturn, which Saturn is in Aquarius in the 8th house. Pluto energy, death, destruction. This is sex. This is taxes. This is all this stuff tying in. That is creating these boundaries. Is transforming. It's uplifting, right? Uranus retrograde in the sign of Taurus. Taurus is about love, too, right? It's about money. It's Venus energy. It's about possessions, habits, work life. So Uranus retrograde in this sign, Aquarius, got that Saturn going on. Then that's also collectively, right? This is sextile with the Cancer full moon, right? And then it's also trine with the Sun in Mercury retrograde in Capricorn in the sixth house. So again, these are shifts, major changes that are developing for us. Um, and it's for our betterment. It's like tough love. It's like growing pains, maturity, applying the wisdom that you received, right? To choose joy, to choose your peace, to choose your happiness. This is like where the vertex is in it's in Sagittarius in the fifth house. That's Leo's energy. Joy, peace, all these things. Wisdom, right? With Sagittarius. So that's I feel like this is all a part of the divine plan for us as a collective to healing our generational wounds. Healing our generational wounds because the North Node is in it's within 10 degrees. Yeah, so it's conjunct with that Uranus retrograde in the sign of Taurus, but it's in the 10th house. Okay, it's in the 10th house. That's where we're heading. So career wise, our goals, our dreams, our passions, our long term goals, because that's Capricorn's energy. Long term goals. This is the get her done. I just sound country as hell, I know, but this is the get her done energy. And this is where it's pushing us through that. But it's opening us up to something so beautiful, you know. So it's like surrender. I know that's like what, like the main thing all the time. It's not like I said lame, but people might think it's lame because how many times you gotta hear surrender, let go, release. But these it's deep. This is deep cellular healing that we're doing. Healing is cyclical. It's cyclical, baby. When you learn the lesson, it probably how long did it take you? So when you see it again and again and again, and what's the theme here? What's the theme of your life? That's astrology is kind of the blueprint. That's why natal charts are so good to have or to look at. If you would like a natal chart reading with me, make sure you contact me. Go to my website, msbotanica.com. I have to put that out there. But yeah, what's the theme of your life? And if you know the theme, if you know the root, the orzats, if you're a music major, because everything is like music. It's a beautiful symphony. But at the root, at the root it's the same, but it's different themes in your life that's going through the same thing. The root. That's where the healing is deep healing. You want to know why? From past lives. Let's go to the South Node. South Node is in the fourth house. That's Cancer's energy. That is the full moon's energy, right? It's in the fourth house in the sign of Scorpio. Man, it's like major transformations, and things have to die. And this is in the dead of winter right now. We're in winter. Let it die. It's okay. Let it go. This might just be not taking things so seriously, which is funny because of the Capricorn in Virgo energy. It's to be calm in discomfort. And that's where the peace comes. It's not disrupting it, but also choosing to no longer take the discomfort. Just because your tolerance is up there doesn't mean you have to endure. Okay? So that's I'm channeling. I feel like I've said all that I really want to say here, and I hope that y'all receive that, like, for real, because yeah, I'm just beaming because I know that we all, like, again, we're all going through the same things, different storylines, but you're the author. You're the author of your life. What are you going? What route are you going to choose? If you are at a crossroad, if you want to talk things out and see different paths and see how they will map out or how you can map them out, I'm here for you. Again, msbotanica.com. Okay, my socials are Mystic Storm 333. Across the board, you'll find me. All right. So, Ashe, Ashe. Whew. We gonna move on to the zodiacs now. Okay, this will be time stamped. So again, you can hop around if you want to. So we're gonna start off soon and with Capricorn. 21, 21. All right. Happy's. Again, happy birthday. Again, love your energy. The sign that this is going to most affect you on is the third house. The third house with this Mercury retrograde, Mercury being conjunct 1 degree away from the sun energy. That's going to heavily amplify. This might be really hard or challenging to speak your truth at this time, to really communicate. But also, this could be karma at the same time, with Saturn energy being learning how to communicate or understanding how communicating or your way of thinking could come into consequences as well. So make sure you're in a state of reflection. Maybe this is what Saturn is wanting you to do at this time before you continue to communicate, and knowing that this energy may be tumultuous for you, but at the same time, this is growing pains. These are lessons. These are maturity. Okay, so again, sending love. All right, sending love. We're gonna pull a card from the Crow Tarot. Come on, boom. The Hierophant. Yeah, traditions, heavy traditions. Um, and it's like things that you probably have to change. Foundations. This is structure. This is goals. Okay, let's see what else comes for you. And then lineage of the rose, moved by the goddess, here for this, so-called gather. So again, this is being pushed from you, from like the mother archetype, Cancer's energy, right? Again, this is helping you learn, it's helping you grow. This is medicine here, so-called and gather here. This is also saying that you might need to seek community refuge somewhere, maybe get with like-minded people, ask for advice, Hierophant, a mentorship. You might want to go to counseling, see a therapist. Okay, this can help with the with moving this energy, helping you to better communicate within relationships. Okay, so yeah, just being gentle also with yourself, again, with this energy, because you have a lot of Mercury energy going on within your month. It's your birthday, so just be gentle. All right, we're gonna move on to Cancer. Oh, no, I don't want to do it. It's like, well, it's already. I don't know what I would want to. Ooh, okay. Capricorns, if y'all still watching, give me a key emoji. Key emoji. I'm trying to do better with those. Okay, Cancer. This is your reading, little mini reading. The house that this is gonna affect you on is the ninth house. This is Sagittarius energy. You might be traveling. Okay, this is also gaining wisdom, that inner knowledge. This is spirituality. So you might be experiencing a spiritual awakening at this time, or maybe going through like a dark night of the soul, because it's going to be very deep, heavy energy that is going to heal us. Okay, it's on the lighter side, even, but still, it still hurts. Healing still feels with all of that. I feel like you're going to feel that. You're going to have a lot of revelations, and with that, it's going to facilitate or deepen your healing. Okay, so I'm here for you, Cancer. I love that for you. All right, we're going to pull a card from the Crow Tarot. This one, interesting. This flipped out for the Capricorns, and hey, this is y'all working together here. The Hierophant. Okay, we got the Hierophant here. So again, you may need to seek therapy, seek mentorship. You may be really focusing on your foundations, getting back to your roots. That is the key here. Also probably knowing that you have the tools to help yourself to move through it. You are the teacher. You are that person that has that knowledge that can bring others along. Okay, so you might be stepping into a role. And it says morning dew, clarity, a fresh start, a positive outlook. Okay? So maybe again the tower may fall. Right, right now we're going through these storms, but you're gonna get clarity in this. Clarity. And this is gonna help you get more rooted, get more grounded, or establish your traditions, establish those goals and those foundations that you want, and having peace. It's going to be refreshing after the storm. Okay, I love that for you, Cancer. If you like this, make sure you comment. I love to read the comments, even if it's just an emoji. I would say leave me some raindrops for the morning dew. Okay, leave me some raindrops. I love that. We're going to move on to Aquarius. Let's see. Okay, Aquarius. So the moon is more than likely, this full moon in Cancer is more likely going to affect you in the second house. Second house, that is Taurus, Venus energy. That is love, self-love. This is your passion, your sensuality, right? This is your money, your career, your habits. It's doing everything out of love, out of self-love. I'm really feeling that heavily, and this is like with possessions. And Taurus energy is stubborn. Let's get that, like, or it's gonna like take it or leave it type thing. Standing in that, being fierce with that, or bold. Okay, so being bold with your love and compassion for self, with taking care of yourself, with choosing luxury, or choosing to indulge. Okay, doing what's best for you. Okay, that's what the second house energy is giving Aquarius. So let's pull a card from the Crow Tarot. Yes, we got the Page of Cups here in reverse. So it might be difficult or challenging at this time to really think outside the box, to think creatively when it comes to like your self-love, or you may get tripped up, and you may forget to take care of yourself as much as possible. So this is a sign to continue to rest, indulge, and do all these things. And also emotions might be a little haywire. So and also Page energy is like child. So this might really affect your inner child wounds. Okay, so making sure that you tend to those mother those, nurture those, okay, through this time. And it's when I say Mother Empress here is at the base of the deck, all right? And then we're going to pull from the Rose, the Bloom. Creations realized, right time, harvest, celebrate. Okay, so this is the right time, despite whatever is going on right now. And it's like, for you, this is a great time for you to expand, to grow in business, grow in love, grow in your endeavors. And it's here. It's time for you to reap those benefits, even if it may seem like, even though it might be a rainy day or things happen after it, you'll see the beauty in it. You just needed a little nourishment so you can continue to bloom. Okay, I love that for you, Aquarius. If you like this, make sure you like, comment. I love to read the comments. You don't have to say a lot. You can even leave me a rose emoji or your favorite flower emoji. That's fine. All right. All right. We're gonna get into Pisces soon. Okay, Pisces, this is your reading. The house that the Cancer full moon will most likely affect you heavily is the first house. This is Aries energy, the I am. This is your appearance, your approach to life, how you're dealing with things, new beginnings, new ventures. That comes with endings, right? You have that endings thing, so I feel like you are probably approaching that. You've already experienced some turbulence, or you already experienced some tension, some challenges, and you've understood where you needed to go, and you're now taking that leap of faith to maybe to have hope, maybe to continue on a path or do a different venture, to release and let go. It's here for you, okay? So this is going to affect you on a like a personal level. And look, the lovers here, and this is heavily with relationships here we talked about. So you might have new beginnings in love, okay, new ventures in love in your relationships, or you may be starting a relationship. You may be starting a self-love journey. You could be working to balance out the masculine and feminine within you, or you may have ended a situation but it's bringing harmony to it, or you all are breaking down old cycles and rebuilding. This could also be like harmony within a relationship that has had some tower moments, some endings. Okay, so be open to that. All right, and then we're gonna pull from the Rose. Healing is happening. I love that. Wow. You are not broken. Trust the process. It is safe to soften. I love that. Especially as a Pisces moon right now. Wow. All right, Pisces. I hope that you receive that message. I would love if you like the video, like, comment. I love to read the comments. And then if you could for me, if you leave me that heart, like, I'm not being specific that I want like the actual beating heart, because I just want it. Yeah, if you could do that for me, I'll be like, oh, yes. All right. All right, we're gonna move on. I hope y'all have a good day, Pisces. Okay, we're gonna move on to Aries. Okay, Aries, this is your reading. So the Cancer full moon will most likely affect you in the 12th house. That's where it's at. So This is going to be deep healing for you. So everything that I pretty much mapped out collectively, you might really see that as a theme in your life right now. Definitely, maybe working on healing the subconscious, breaking down those old foundations. Okay, and then also just really just deciding to put things in motion that you've been wanting to implement in your life for a long time, and this is like the goal, the check light, the divine timing that you needed to really jump off and pave a way for to better your life. Okay. All right, Aries. We're gonna get into the card. We're gonna pull from the Crow Tarot. Judgment. Answer the call. We got that Pluto energy to transform, to change, to resurrect. Right. It's the rebirth. Phoenix rising. Breaking down. And so it's okay. Just let it go. Let it die. Releasing those old concepts that are holding you back from ascending, to growing, to maturing. I love that, Aries. Come on, answer the call. And then we're gonna pull from the Rose Oracle. That's this one. And it is the Fertile Void. Inner winter, rest, patience, potency, secret beginnings. Secret beginnings. This is, you're really utilizing the winter to have that bountiful spring, right? The fertile void. This is where the darkness is the creation. So you're really on that phoenix rising ascension, and you might even be experiencing a dark night of the soul, but that's okay. Like, you're really, it's coming. Whatever you're, don't wallow in something that needs to pass, because what's coming, what you've wanted, is on its way. Okay, so I hope that you receive that. Okay, I hope that you apply that to your life and use this to navigate through this. I would love to hear from you. Make sure you like, comment if you can. If you don't want to leave a whole comment, completely understandable. Leave me a skull head. Do they have a skull with flowers? If you got the skull with flowers combo too, that would be cool. All right. All right, Aries. I hope that you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in a next one. All right. We're going to move on to Taurus. Okay. Okay, Taurus, this is your reading. So the aspect of life that this Cancer full moon will most likely affect you is the 11th house. This is Aquarius energy. This has to do with your friend group, your social life. It has to do with technology, hopes, wishes, and desires. And it's your illumination, I want to say, because it's like shine bright like a diamond is coming in my mind with Rihanna, but it's like the star in you being seen, letting your light shine. Okay, not being afraid to get out there, to put yourself out there. Okay. All right, Taurus. Let's see. Yeah, 10 of wands in reverse. So this is endings, but I feel like you're in resistance of this, which is kind of your energy too. You're in resistance, maybe because you feel like you've been burnt out in the past, you've been burned in the past, with friend groups, social groups, things like that. But I feel like this is the healing that you need, or someone may be triggering you right now and is bringing up some past things. But this is for your healing. You may need to speak up. You may need to lay some restrictions. All these things. Remember, this energy is applying to different aspects of people's lives. So reflect. It might be something that you have to release and restrict from yourself, from like thought forms that are holding you back from seeking the support that you need, from getting out and letting your light shine, to being seen. Okay, so keep that in mind. We're going to use the Rose Oracle next. That was quick. Healing the mother line, healing ancestral work, mother line, growing up. Okay, it's no longer time to hide. It's time for you to step up. It's not just, and even though we talk a lot about self, I was like, it's not just about you. The work that you're doing isn't solely just for you, it's for your lineage. The more that you work on yourself, the more that you heal the line. So this has been in the making for a long time. So maybe this is your ancestors calling out to you. You may need to do some ancestral work at this time to help with this. I think that would be very beneficial as well. Okay, if you if you like this, make sure you like, comment. I love to read the comments. And if you want to also implement, let's see, mm, a mermaid, okay, because it's giving real yamaya, okay. So go ahead and leave a mermaid emoji as well, Taurus. Okay, I hope that you all enjoyed. We're gonna move on to Gemini. All right, Gemini, this is your reading. The moon the aspect of life, this Cancer full moon is going to affect you the most. It's the 10th house energy. This is Capricorn's energy. Gemini, you got that Mars retrograde in there. So it's heavy on the boundaries. It's heavy on communication, standing up for yourself. It's heavy on doing the things you said you were going to do to have these long-term goals, speaking affirmations over yourself, speaking prophesied over your life. Okay, this is giving real wheel of fortune type thing. You are the creator. You are the author of your life. You're going to use it to your advantage. Okay, so yeah, make sure that you. I know this is real. It's like it doesn't have to be forceful though. It doesn't, like, it really doesn't. Look, and then we got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like it doesn't have to be forceful. The Pentacles energy is Earth energy, the slowest moving energy, which Capricorn is Earth sign. So it's going to take some time, especially to maybe speak this out, to maybe really figure out or to implement or integrate these long-term goals. So even though the night is very swift at this time, like they're call to action, Mars retrograde is here. So the action may not be as quick as you would want, but the consistency, keep continuing to show up and watch how everything unfolds. Okay, it's not gonna be. It's These are long-term goals. So if you're thinking long-term, this is where the compassion comes in. This is where the nurturing and the discipline comes in. This is where the showing up comes in. Interesting. All right, we're gonna pull from the Rose Oracle. This one. Okay, this is healing the mother line too. I do want, because it was at the bottom, but it was sticking out. No, and then I pulled this. It says the healing is happening, which I also had. Yeah, so the system isn't broken. So healing, ancestral work, mother line, growing up, healing. Wow. So it's like everybody's going through these ancestral, like especially with maybe healing the mother archetype, and it's just these are growing pains. It's gonna. This is the long haul. It's not just about you. It's about your line. This has been in the making. Think about how your ancestors probably looking at you like, dang, you doing it. Even though you feel like, man, I got a long way to go. But the generation is evolving and you're a part of it. Have gratitude in that. Take pride in that. And continue to do the work. You are not broken. It's safe to soften. I love that, Gemini. If you like that, go ahead and like that. Make sure you comment. Okay, I love to read the comments. And if you could, for me, please, give me, I already had Taurus, give me the mermaid. Give me a starfish. Starfish. Or a shell. Yeah. Or both. Look. All right, Gemini, I hope you all enjoy. I'm going to move over to Leo. All right. All right, Leo, this is your reading, okay? Your the house that is going to most likely affect you in for this Cancer full moon is the 8th house energy. That's Pluto's energy, that's Scorpio's energy. This deep healing, right? Deep spiritual healing, maybe even sexual healing for you, okay? Or how you may have to release some sexual things, some soul ties, let things die, you know? Rebirth, choosing your happiness, choosing your peace, laying down the foundations that's going to build the most stability, the most joy, the most happiness, right? All right, the most positivity, you know, or peace. So the card for here is the Fool in reverse. Interesting. So there may be some resistance to this change, to this transformation, or this is spirits saying that you don't have to look any further. The transformation isn't necessarily having to break ties, but to let it transform. Okay, let it transform, and it definitely might be within the home family members relationships with this 10 of Pentacles in reverse too. It could have to do with value, you know. It could be money, of course, but value, self-value, the value of relationships, right? Since sex is here on the table with the 8th house energy, transforming that, and it's based on Pluto's in the 7th house with that's relationships, marriage, okay, business partnerships. So yeah, it just might need to have some tough talks and heal and grow through these things and work it out, okay? And then we're gonna pull from the Rose Oracle. All right, the Sacred Waters. Yes, yeah, yeah. Nourishment, replenishment, health, rest, self-care. Yeah, take some time to implement this. Definitely some self-care, nourishment of the inner child for sure. This deep healing that's going on. You may have a tendency to have like a flighty tendencies. This is spirit asking you to stay grounded at this time too. There's a healing and transformative energy in it doesn't always things doesn't always have to end completely. It can be into old ways. Okay, not in necessarily ends to relationships. Interesting. So yeah, if you like that, go ahead and like it. Make sure you comment. I love to read the comments, and also include the ocean emoji. Okay. All right, Leos, I hope you all enjoy it, and I hope you have a wonderful one. All right, we're gonna move on to Virgo. All right. Okay, Virgo, this is your reading. The full moon in Cancer is going to mainly, affect your relationships. This is 7th house energy. Pluto's here. Venus is here, right? And it could be maybe having more freedom or feeling having more space in your relationships, or not feeling bound, or they're having a sense of individuality in your relationships, because that Venus energy is in Aquarius, okay? Also knowing that relationships are unique, and people people are unique, and people don't always think the way that you think, do things the way that you do. So working on trying to come to a common ground when it comes to relationships, in order to build systems and better foundations. That's like your lingo. Systems and better foundations in order to have a harmonious relationship. Okay, we got the Page of Pentacles. So yeah, there's still some growing up to do. This is definitely tending to inner child energy. You might get triggered. You might get um, your wounds might open up back at this time, when it comes to value, when it comes to finances, when it comes to maybe scarcity mindset, low self esteem, all these things when it comes to relationships. So, nurturing those aspects of yourself, and know that these are being being shown for you to further heal, so you can ascend. Okay, and then we're gonna use the Rose Oracle. Sub Rosa, hidden in plain sight, mysteries, learning and teaching. Ooh, I love that. So just because, again, this might have to do with the inner child, and you may feel very, maybe you feel immature, maybe you feel very vulnerable at this time. It's saying that you have the wisdom inside of you. You have the tools that you need to nourish yourself. Don't feel shame, learning and teaching. And maybe you are a mother or a parental role, and you're going through some tenderness right now, and your child is seeing this. It's okay. Teach them. Teach them while you're doing it. And it can be teaching them through the actions. If they see you break down crying, also make sure let them know what you're doing, or let them see you meditate, let them see you do yoga, let them see you journal, let them see you pray, let them see you read the Bible, let you see them in your solitude. It's all about your actions and what you're doing. I feel like this energy is here for you to really, it can really shift some things, not just for you, but the people around you in all aspects. Okay, so I hope that you all enjoy my Virgos. Make sure you like the video, comment. I love to read the comments. And then you can also include in this comment here, give me a triangle. She's holding up a triangle, the delta, like a delta sign, like the triangle, red triangle. All right. All right, my Virgos. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll catch you in the next one. We're going to move over to Libra. Okay, Libra, so this Cancer full moon will mainly affect you in the sixth house. This is Virgo's energy. That's where actually the Capricorn Sun and Mercury retrograde are, in the sixth house. So, sixth house energy has to do with those systems that's laying down in place, those your health goals, your fitness goals, your organization. So, you really might be in the nitty gritty with that, and you may feel like you're implementing that within your relationships, or you may be putting fine restrictions on that. Just make sure you don't box yourself in, Libra. Okay, make sure it's a difference between, like, protecting yourself with a brick wall versus protecting yourself with a screen that you could close the door and then close the blinds. Like, it's levels to it. It doesn't have to be just a complete brick firewall. Okay, so yeah, we got the Page of Wands here as your tarot card Page of Wands here. It's very fiery. It's very it's like Spitfire type energy, Chihuahua energy. Got the page here with the child here, so you might have a heavy impulse. You might be very impulsive right now without really thinking things through. And that's a part of the growing pains. Maybe you think some things through, and then after reflection, we got the Queen of Wands. How there's growth here, how there's nourishment here, how there's receptivity, femininity, and attraction here. You go from demanding, I'm like yapping, like you demanded respect, to you owning that respect. You ain't gotta say nothing. You just gotta simply show up and do what it do. Okay? So keep that in mind. And it's like, mind the, like, what if you're wanting to attract something, just be mindful of what you're attracting. Okay? Because it's like, it kind of goes to like all eyes on you. We got these eyes here. And maybe you might be really into going with rumors or fads or trends or things like that, like slowing some things down, really thinking things through, or maybe reading all the facts, or making sure you research before, you know what I'm saying? So we got also the Rose Garden. Innocence ties in with like the child energy. Forgiveness. Be gentle with yourself. Okay? So this is growing pains, this is learning, okay? But in that learning, always being gentle with yourself, always be mothering yourself, nurturing yourself. Triggers. We're all going through it. They were definitely healing that inner child for sure. So I hope that you take this, and this can help you navigate through this full moon energy. Make sure you like, you comment. I love to read the comments. And also include a garden, or like the bouquet of flowers emoji, okay, in that comment. I'll love to read it. Okay, Libras, I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, Scorpio, this is your reading. So the Cancer full moon will mainly affect you in the fifth house. Fifth house energy is that bright, boisterous Leo energy. So this is you choosing your peace, your happiness, definitely tending to that inner child, maybe also working with that solar plexus energy, having that confidence to really put yourself out there, be bold, be courageous, be curious, be adventurous. Okay, Scorpio, definitely here for you. So that was too many cards. I'm gonna shuffle again. All right, we got the King of Pentacles in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse has to do with definitely laying good foundations. You may need to reestablish. You may are thinking about finances. Definitely for sure thinking about finances. You probably need to maybe sign up for a course or something, working on that. If you're wanting peace, if you're wanting more happiness in your life, maybe you just talk about it, but you don't actually do the things to actually get or achieve what you want to do. So there might be some resistance there. Making sure that you are um, implementing those goals, and also knowing your worth, knowing your value, knowing that you are deserving, with the Empress here at the base of the deck. Yeah, knowing that you are deserving. It might be some scarcity mindset. This could be tying in from childhood, or you just play yourself small, things like that. So we got the crowning, we got the initiation, thresholds, birth, rebirth, a seat at the table. A seat at the table. Yes, knowing that you are deserving, you belong. You belong. So it's like definitely giving confidence, value here. And it has the crown, and we got the King of Pentacles in reverse. Knowing that, yes, knowing that you are worthy. Knowing that you are worthy. So make sure you take that in consideration. knowing your worth and standing in your happiness, being authentic, being true to yourself. This is the transformation that you deserve, right? And that puts you at a seat at the table where you belong, where your happiness lies, where your pleasure lies, where you can be the most creative. I love that for you, Scorpios. Make sure you like if you feel in the vibe. I'd love to read a comment from you, and you can also include the crown emoji in that comment. All right, I'd love to see it. I hope y'all have a wonderful full moon, Scorpios. Okay. All right, we're gonna move on to last but not least, my Sagittarius. All right, we got that 101 mark. Okay, Sag, for the Cancer full moon, you're going to be affected by the fourth house energy. That is Cancer's energy, so that is the nurturing, the nourishment. It's like everybody's kind of getting that right now. Heavy emotions are probably going to drive you to transform. Make sure that you are gentle with yourself, that you are gentle with other people, having forgiveness, even though you may have to let things go, let people go, still forgiving and having an open heart, okay? That's the wisdom, that's the medicine to so that you can keep going and achieving your goals, okay? We're gonna pull a tarot card for you. Yeah, King of Cups, mastering those emotions. Mastering those emotions, knowing to let things set sail, knowing when you know you've given all that you can, and you have to maybe cut some people off, cut off the supply. Having those standards, having those morals. Okay, I love that for you, Sag. And then we're going to pull from the rose. Thank you. And it is trust the seasons, embracing change, cycles of life, transition, and growth. Yeah, that like really sums up the King of Pentacles. Trusting that cycle, like I said, letting things set sail, cutting things off. This is changes. Okay, I love that for you. I love that for you, Sagittarius. If you love this too, make sure you like the video, comment. I would love to read the comments, and leave me a boat emoji, like the sailboat emoji. I'd love to see it. All right, and that is all um for this Cancer full moon. I'm going to do this as like a closing remarks. Okay, Willow said yay and bye. She hopes that y'all have a wonderful full moon season as well. And I just, I really hope that you all gain some guidance, some inspiration, some clarity here. I know that these are very short, maybe a few minutes, because I have to get through each zodiac sign. But if you want to dive deeper, I'm always here. Make sure you check out my website, msbotanica.com. Hit me up on socials, Mystic Storm 333. I got you, okay? And I hope that you all, yeah, go through this full moon with grace and ease as much as possible, knowing that yeah, it might be a little rocky, but you can weather this storm, okay? And after the rain, you'll have so much clarity, okay? All right, y'all, I love you all. Hope you have a wonderful one. See ya.